Welcome back, everybody. Looney Farm Guy here, and welcome back to Canadian A on Edgewater, Saskatchewan. And you know, there's a saying that goes like this: if you can't beat 'em, join 'em. And so that's what I've done, I guess, in a sense. We have planted an enormous amount of beets. Yes, I've gone beet crazy. So what has transpired? Well, we've harvested all the other stuff that we had planted out there. And I just went ahead and planted beets in everything because, yes, I've decided this is the final episode. It's a good way to send it all off. And so what we have, how we're starting this is actually, yes, I did purchase, this one actually came up under the used equipment, which doesn't really have anything right now. And I bought another trailer, and because we have lots of sunflowers, we had a whole bunch of sunflowers that I didn't show you planting or harvesting or anything like that. And yes, we have a ton of money because we had some flax, and we had, what else did we have? I don't even remember. We sold a bunch, yeah, it was flax, I think. We sold a bunch of flax that raked in a whole pile of money. So let's sell these sunflowers, and we're in March, which should be top price. And farmers market is 15.26, 15.43. The North Mill is our top price. And, well, let's take the new red one. It's an automatic, or it's not automatic, it's a manual transmission with a different engine. A little different sound, and it's well, here we go. Off to the North Mill we go. So, as it happens, so I know most of you, or at least some of you, follow DJ Goham, which I think pretty much everybody who watches any kind of video about Farming Simulator kind of at least knows him or about him. He does daily news, but he also does Let's Play, and he just happens to have, well, as many of the other creators have, a Let's Play or role play on Edgewater, Saskatchewan, which I am currently on and have been for 20, this is the 22nd episode. And I really don't watch his Let's Plays because I'm just busy doing my own, not because I don't like them or anything, it's just the way it is. But I have noticed, just by the thumbnails, that his and my series have been kind of mirroring each other, and that wasn't, I don't know if some of you noticed that, at least if you did, you didn't say anything. No, I'm not trying to copy him. As a matter of fact, if I had really kind of known or been very much aware of what he was doing in a much more closer sense, I would have deliberately did something else in order not do the same thing. However, I haven't really been watching any of his stuff, so totally by coincidence, that we actually, because I just looked at it today and it's like, oh, he's doing beets too. But I'm pretty sure it's set up differently. I don't think we really, I mean, pretty much on this map, it's you buy fields, you terraform them until they're flat and square, and then you plant stuff in them and harvest them, and you buy equipment. And pretty much the favorite choice of equipment for anyone who gets anything big is a Colossus harvester pack, of which we will be getting the beet harvesters, of course, because I would not do beets unless it was some kind of way to do it fast and in a mega kind of way. And we got some good coin off of that, so we're gonna have plenty of money to buy a couple of beet harvesters. which we will be doing this episode, and we will be harvesting them this episode and wrapping things up and kind of giving a review of what we've kind of gone through the series. I've been kind of doing just playing on it and doing stuff, planting and harvesting, the normal kind of thing everybody always does. So I thought this episode would be a little bit more of just a bit of a chit chat and kind of how things have been progressing and what I might be doing next, which I'm not entirely sure. However, there has been it has been suggested that by one of my viewers. He says, he does watch my series, which I thank everyone who does watch this. It's a little bit different. It's something that I kind of put out there, so I don't know, I can talk about stuff and record some playtime, and it isn't my main thing, as many of you would know, is my mod testing and reviews and so forth. However, he did mention that, hey, I just want to see how you just play the game without worrying about any kind of storyline or things like that. And it is pretty much what let's get that Jake break off. So this one, as you can see, is automatic transmission. It's a little bit more peppy, which is really kind of pretty much how I actually do play the game. However, there, I do kind of throw in some things to make it interesting, like the orange series I did and a few other things. And so I think I might try something along that lines where it's just like, hey, this is just me, how I play the game, without any kind of restrictions or anything, which might not be to everyone's taste, because I'm kind of all about how crazy or nutty I can get things. How unrealistic can I make it? I've always been one for, this goes, this can harvest at 40 miles an hour. Well, heck yeah, I want that. But it's always been on consoles, so I know PCs had crazy mods, and you can go in there and go into the files and change all sorts of wonderful things, which cannot do on consoles. So we are at the mercy of the modders, really, to a very large degree. However, there are some things that we can goof around with and kind of experiment with. This is going to be a little bit tricky because of the collision on this. And I really don't know why you would design a sell point that had such a low ceiling, where pretty much basically any kind of tipper trailer is not going to like it at all. But here we are. So I'm not sure what kind of map, because I have enjoyed playing on this map. Come on. Let's get it all out. Get it out. There we go. We're done. I have enjoyed playing on this map because of the extra feature. The extra crops are nice, and it's nice to have those basically 3 extra crops, which are very interesting. And also the swathing is nice. Now, Poor Boy Modding, in collaboration with BC Bueller and South Saskatchewan Modding, have added the swathing and the extra crops to Fox Farms, which I'm very inclined to go to. But I've already had a series on Fox Farm. I still might go there. I'm not sure as a matter of fact, I'm not sure what I'm going to, one thing I'm not going to miss is these fences. And now, thank goodness, you can go ahead in here and remove any fence on the, come on. There we go. You can delete any fence on the map, whether you own the land or not. So that's been a something that's been very necessary for me for a lot of things. But you still have to remove them, and they're not easy to remove. It's very tedious and time consuming, along with all the wonderful little streams and rivers and ditches around this map. And for the most part, I've been able to smooth it out and fill it in. And it also is very time consuming and tedious after a while. But I have managed to, as you may see, let's just take a quick overview. I purchased and flattened out, plowed out, got all the trees. So the extra bits up here, this whole area up here, we're going to see a little bit of that. This area, you've seen these 3 fields, I believe. This one is the first, like the first one we had. And I did this one. So we got a majority of the map here all beet. So that's going to be kind of interesting to see what we'll end up with for a harvest, which I expect to be something quite ridiculous. And right, so growth at, how come it's not showing that it's growing? That's very odd. That's kind of disturbing. Why is it not? Why is it showing that it's not growing? That's very concerning. It's quite obvious it's growing here. Sugar beet. Oh, maybe it's, what? Oh, I see. It's actually ready. Ready to go. Remove foliage. So it is, yes, ready to harvest, actually, all of these. So, knowing that, let's, right, so nothing much else has changed around the farm, quite honestly. And I did, as I said, aside from this, we are going to need the 1 million liter extra capacity for when we buy these wonderful fellows. Where is it? Beet technology, I believe. There it is. Colossus Root Harvester. So, what are we gonna, so we're gonna go right to the bone there to 1500 horsepower. We're gonna do one of them with these crazy spike tires. Auxiliary lights, all beacon. Let's go with purple, pink, Christmas, Halloween, Valentine, fire EMS, maybe. Window tint, neon lights. Oh, purple neon lights. Purple, orange, purple. Sugar beet standard, potato, no, we want both unrealistic. Yes, there we go. So that will give us 253,000 liter capacity. We have to make this one, let's see, chrome. Chrome looks kind of not great. There we go. That one's, that's interesting, at least. Design color, let's go with, that looks pretty bad. Copper, maybe? Okay. Cab, right. Grids, gold? Yeah, sure, why not? Rim color, oh, I don't think it's going to change. It's not going to change because we've got the spikies. Okay, so we're buying that one, and then we need to make another one actually less really goofy looking, maybe red. And oh, let's put some different, not the goofy tires. Lizard, Michelin. I don't think there's, yeah. Trailerborg. Yeah, don't this. Yeah, let's just go with that. Lights. Design color. We got to go with. There we go. A red and yellow. Cab can stay the same. That's the rim color. We need to make that yellow as well. There we go. Kind of versatile-ish colors. So we'll buy that, and then we got to go into do beet technology. There we go. Sugar beet header unrealistic, the 46 mile per hour one. This one, oh, where is that color? Dark? No, this one. There we go. And design color copper. Right, so one of those, and versatile red. Yeah, there we go. And versatile orange. Right, so here we are, 46 miles per hour. Yes, I know DJ bought one of these too, and he's using it, so if you're doing beats on this kind of scale, there is no other way to go. Now, of those of you who are wondering, these are part of, let's find it here, where is it? The Lizard Colossus Harvester Pack, which includes the grain harvester, and now also includes the root harvester. Now, if any of you have been watching the Farm Sim News by DJ, this one's by Chris S. and Riley S. And they've been doing some fantastic stuff. Now, they're also coming out with a cotton harvester of the same ilk as these two. And I'll be very interested to see what comes about from that. We've seen a bit of a preview from DJ, had an early look at one. So if you want to go check that out, yeah, he has one on his channel, so check it out. Though there's some changes that might come about from that, but that right away says to me, it's like, oh, okay, well, that makes cotton a viable crop now too, if we have something like this. So let's get this unfolded. No, not that. Let's unfold our harvester. There we go. Now, I'm not going to show you me doing all of this, but we'll come back in and out as we're going to start with the closest one here, which should be ready to remove foliage. Yes, so we are ready. We're good to go on this one. Let's drop that down, start that up, and we should be able to, yes. So we're gonna do a couple of rings around the rosy here with this, and I'm a bit curious to see how well this thing handles the lumpiness, because I do have a fair bit of lumpy ground. The odd thing is, I would go in there and it'd be smooth. So I spend a lot of time smoothing everything out, getting it all good to go, and I'd save it. And when I came back in, it'd be all lumpy again. So it's some kind of weirdness going on with, yeah, not sure, where it kind of loses it a little bit. And oh yeah, so totally missed that spot. So 250, so you should be able to get almost 4 loads of this harvester into one of those trailers. The trailers I have are from Mac Trucker 921, with the unrealistic capacity of 1 million liters, which was originally 500,000 liters, which was also pretty good, but the last update added another 500,000. So a 1 million liter trailer is pretty nice. It will do you for pretty much anything. And So far, so good. But we're going to end up with a ridiculous amount of beets. And I'll probably, well, we do have one of our silos from, forget the name of the modder now. Schultz spotting. We have a underground silo that holds 10 million liters, so that should be enough, although it's going to take, if I put all of it in there, it's going to take forever to take it all out. So we're kind of see how it goes as we go. And I'll probably have to take two go rounds on this field, just because it doesn't give a whole lot of a headlands for the turnaround here. So I'm going to give this a couple of swipes back and forth so it has enough room. The computer has the computer worker AI artificial idiot won't get caught up or crash, or at least not as much. We really don't need our help window on anymore. Right, so because this thing is going to be able to go 46 miles per hour, it'll be interesting to see how it handles, because the brakes are pretty good, but I'm going to preemptively do quite a large area. Let's just go lift this up, turn around, and every time you hire a worker, they automatically go to that articulated type of. So if I go hire a worker right now, there we go, worker's hired, and if I stop him, back up, at least it does with the base game ones, and yeah, see, now it's went to the articulated, which is okay, I guess. It just not my preferred. I don't know why it automatically goes to the articulated. Maybe it's tighter turning. Probably is. Yeah, it has a tighter turning radius. All right, so I'm going to do this, a couple of swipes of this at the other end as well. I think that should be enough room. Let's go this way and hire a worker here. Let's see what he does at the end, because that's always going to be the, yeah, how does he handle the end? And so we're good through there. We're missing a bit. Yeah, I know. Oh, he's almost half, 62% already. I've hardly even touched this field. Oh my goodness, we're going to have a ridiculous amount of beets. Okay, so what's he going to do at the end here? Is he going to stop in time? Oh. And he looks like it's going to be a little bit of a, didn't give him too much room. So I'm going to do a couple more swipes here at the top, and then whoops, and then I'll set the worker off, and he'll probably be, I'll have to get the truck over there to empty him fairly quickly, but I'll go grab the other harvester and we'll get them both going on this same field. That way I kind of keep it on one field for now. And there we go. Lift that up. Go back down. And kind of keep it contained here. And then we're going to check out, we're going to try and sell it all this episode too, just to see, really just to see where we're really going to end up. Probably the price for beets is not anywhere near March. But we'll check it out here. Sugar beets. Yeah, so it's almost an entire year from now, sometime in January. So yeah, you know what? We're gonna harvest it all, and then I'll just kind of skip forward to the to where it's the best price, and we'll kind of end up there. But anyways, we got lots of work to do still before that, and this is going to be a lot of updates about the beet harvest. And let's see, did we check out the, not that I really, yeah, we don't really have anything. We're pretty much harvesting beets and loading them into one of the Unreal trailers there. I'm sure we'll have plenty of loads. What do we have in storage? That's a great question. Not much. So we have 2 million liters in our Raleigh Christie VSR1. We got some fertilizer and liquid fertilizer. Yeah, nothing in there. So we got 2 million there. So we got 12 million liters of capacity, storage capacity. So another kind of a side note, I haven't been able to find a silo extension that will work with those smaller 1 million liter silos for some reason, which is unfortunate because they unload really fast, and that's I really do like them. Now remember, I'm on console, so going in and adjusting some kind of XML file or something like that is not an option for me. I'm on PS5, and there's no way for me to go into the programming, at least, or if there is, I do not have the capability of somehow hooking up my PS5 to some kind of computer and breaking into the program, which is a funny story, actually. I have a bit of a funny story about along those lines. So years ago, when I still had my Xbox 360 and was playing online and so forth on the 360, there was a game which will go unnamed that appeared. There was somebody came in there and had crazy modifications, a car that would instantly go top speed, and different things like this, where abilities that no one else had on a console game, and somehow managed, because of Xbox, I guess, somehow managed to hack into it through his computer or something, some kind of wizardry there, and just was wreaking havoc. And so I don't know how they did it, but it was pretty annoying to say the least. But anyways, right, so we're going to oh man, it's almost full. Okay, so right, since I've talked so long, we're going to finish filling this up and grabbing a truck and see. I don't remember if I'm sure I tested it, how fast the unload speed is. Let's hire a worker. So worker's been hired. He's going to stop pretty quick because it's going to hit 99%, 100% very shortly here, and there it is. So he's overshot. He's overshot that. So we're just going to back up and hire a worker again, because he's just going to sit there and let's go unload him. Our first load of beets. Oh, isn't this exciting? All right. Let's go down there, unload, and then we're going to stop it there for a moment, because I'm going to have quite a lot. I'm going to be quite busy for the next little while, doing this. All right, so there we go. Unloading, not too bad. It's gonna take a minute though. So not 40, 50,000. Yeah, so not too bad. It's emptying pretty quick. We'll be done shortly. So that's what I'll be doing. Oh yes, and we'll be getting the other one and get it on here. And so I think what I'm going to do is, after completing this field, we're going to bring you back in, get you up to date on what we got off of that field, and then go on to the next field, start that, and then kind of repeat that process for the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fields that we have ready so far, and then we're going to go ahead the next day and then clear up those. So it's going to be yeah, a lot of that going on. So we will see you when we're done this field with a report on our harvest. All right, so we are done that field right there, and we're on to the next. He's already full, and let's start this up, get the worker going on this stretch here, and then we can go back. There we go. So now, oh yeah, he's already. So how much did we end up with? Well, just that one field. We have, let's go check our 2.2 million. Yes, 2.2 million liters. We're going to have a lot of beets. We might need another, get a silo extension or something. Right, so let's go unload that. And yeah, we got lots of beets to harvest here yet. So, oh, there's a corn header. Oh, that would have been nice. No more corn. Beets is it. The beet goes on. So we're going to unload our worker over there. And yeah, they even at 250,000 liters, they fill up pretty quick. The yield is yielding pretty good. Well, beets always, you always get a lot of beets anyways. So, and there we go. So if we could, let's take a look at what our yield is. Yeah, pretty average. I don't see it changing a whole lot, but the amount we get, like just that spot got 250,000 liters, so it's going to be a while. So yeah, I will carry on. Well, life as a beet farmer goes on. What have we done? Well, we've come all the way down here, as you know, cleared off this, and what did we end up with? Well, we got 94,000 liters, nearly 100,000 liters in there, and both of our semis are full, so we're going to go empty them. And so 2 million and 97,000 liters, so just a touch less than that field. So interesting. I'm gonna very quickly run out of space, I think. Oh dear, there's a fence there. Should have took a left turn at Albuquerque. Extracting all these beets. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm probably going to investigate to see if we could get a different silo of some kind. I might look into. You know what? I think I'm going to go look for a root crop silo. I know there's a few out there. We'll see what we can find. I don't know if there's anything big enough though, but So what's next? This little guy here. So that shouldn't take too long. We actually have this guy ready to go. So he's gonna get him to do the ends. These things need a lots of room at the end to turn around, even though there's quite a sharp turning radius for these things. But as you can see, turning around is pretty nice tight turns, actually. Probably better than a lot of tractors, to be quite honest. But anyways, yeah, we're gonna carry on. We're gonna empty out the trailers. I almost well, I was going to say we probably won't need a trailer to empty this field, but what is it showing me for yield here? Oh yeah, of course, this is our first crop on this field. And it looks like it's yielding pretty good, so yeah, it's still big enough. We're gonna fill up pretty good. So yeah, the beet goes on, and yeah, it's a beet harvest. Thank goodness we got these contraptions. These harvesters are wonderful. Even though it would have been nice to have a little bit wider of a pickup, but going that fast, it's still way better than any other alternative, really. We don't have a lot of options for beets and potatoes, and these guys did a fantastic job with this thing, so I cannot really complain in all honesty. Whoa, there's a random tree stuck. So I'm going to do this, and we're going to see what we can find for a good, decent silo. Might have to try a couple of different ones, but we got plenty of money to fool around with that kind of thing. So, oh, this is messy here. Oh, there's a fence there. Go round the fence, there we go. Thank goodness these things are tough, and they don't seem to mind the bumpiness of the ground too much. A couple times they missed a couple of spots. Oh, and there's another fence. I cannot get rid of that fence because it's too close to the end of the map. So unfortunately, yeah, another thing about this map is a little bit annoying, but plenty of work went into this map, I know, and it still is a very good, interesting map. I'm not upset. I do not regret playing on it. Let's just say that much. I don't think there is such a thing as a perfect map, so there's always going to be something you may or may not like about it, and you just work around it. So anyways, yeah, I'm going to carry on here, and we will see you. Oops, I'm going to have to just go all the way around. That is super annoying. Come on, get around that. There you go. Be a good little beet harvester. Right, okay, so we'll see you for the next update. All right, so we have just finished this field now, and we're just loading up the last load of beets here from this harvester. We should be able to get it all in here, I'm hoping. It'll be close. Yeah, 90, 900. Yeah, we'll get it all in there. Right, so I have found a root crop well, I found a silo that holds beets, just beets. And if we take a look in our silos, it's these. It's from the Storage Place for Earth Fruits and Stones mod. I will pin this in the description. And there is one for a sugar beet pile storage large, which I do believe, it doesn't say here, but I do believe holds 10 million liters. And I'm gonna leave this guy here for now. We're gonna go over there and take a look at it and empty this in there. Oh, just a tick under a million. This next field is going to be way over 2 million, probably 3, or even perhaps 4. Not likely 4 though, but pretty sure it'll be 3 million liters. Yeah, for sure. And it's not so big and it's not too expensive, so it's kind of pretty nice, and it unloads fairly quickly, not super fast, but yeah, I thought I'd try it out anyways. I can't remember, I don't remember reviewing it. It's probably was out a while ago. And here it is. It just looks like a manure silo, actually. And just the triggers are right there. And there we go. We're dumping in. And what is neat is it, like a manure silo, it fills. As you can see here, it's filling up. So there's already like a million liters in here. 3.7 million liters in here already. So yeah, I think it holds way more than 10 million. That's already 4 million liters. That's, unless it's picking up. Is it possibly picking up? No, there's 1.2 in here. And nearly a million in here. And this one's got 2 million? Sugar beets, 1.9. That's odd. Anyways, right. So, we're going to, I already did the headlands up top there, and this guy looks like he's getting pretty full. And we're going to zip around to the other end of the field there and get this guy started off. And we'll just go for a little ride with this one. It's actually going pretty good, although it's still taking, oh, I can't even imagine how long this would take with a base game beet harvester. I don't even want to think about it. It's taking long enough with these guys. At least these are, it's mostly pleasant, I must say. I never would have considered doing even one field of beets with the base game. I know I did help out a friend of mine. Those of you might be familiar with CBW Farms or Chad. I went over and helped him with one of his, and he had a huge field of potatoes, which he only had the, yeah, that was painful. No modded equipment like this for potatoes. It was base game console potato harvester. So yeah, not gonna do that again. This, I might try potatoes on my next series, as this is really, it is the last of this one. It's kind of run its course. So yeah, just continued to be kind of dull after this. Although I don't know, some of you might think, this many beats might be dull, but yeah, so gonna carry on some more while I listen to the hockey game and do this. NHL hockey, that is. I am Canadian, by the way. Oh, excuse me. Ooh, my supper's being a little bit not agreeing with me 100%. But right, so this is a large field for sure. Yeah, this is going to even at 46 miles per hour, although it takes a little bit for it to get up to that speed. It is quite a heavy machine, so it does take its time. But once it gets up there, it gets rolling. It takes a little bit to stop it too. Even though I know that they've upgraded the brakes on these. But anyways, yes, again, carrying on this one, and we're gonna see where we're. I mean, I'm sure we're gonna run out of. Well, maybe not. We will certainly use our storage space for sure. Maybe not to the max, but I bet you it's going to get pretty close. All right, so yeah, we'll see you at the end of this field. Well, now day one has ended. Well, for me, and we got some dirty equipment, so I might have to do some cleanup. I bought another one just because, well, I could, and it speeds things up. What do we have for? Yeah, I had to put up another silo because the other one filled up. So yes, 10 million liters it holds, and we have one full one here. It's reading 11.9 because it's picking up those silos as well. And here we go. Yeah, it says 3 million. Yeah, we have 3 million in here, I do believe. Right, so what's next? Well, we have cleared off five, and we have 14,475,863 liters of sugar beets. Yes, that's a lot of sugar beets. Right, so we're set up here. This is not ready yet to harvest. It will be next month, so we're going to have to, well, sleep on it. And then, so 3 more fields. Well, there's 4 fields actually in here, but I've made them into, well, you know what I mean. Right, and then kind of, well, then we wait to sell them. But anyways, so we will see you when this is ready. All right, so it's January, and we have picked something interesting. Brenda's Fresh Produce buys beets. And although, yes, I do know that the Northern Mill is paying $7 more per thousand, it's that mill that has that crazy overhang thing that this trailer always bumps, and that would have been extremely annoying. So we're going to go and visit Brenda. And Brenda is down on the southern part of the map. And oh yes, I've purchased a dolly, and I've strung 2 of these together, so 2 million liters is what we're going to do here with this. And hopefully I have a, yes, I do I have a, do I have a road across going this way? No. Okay, we're going to have to, oh, it's down here. Yeah, I haven't been there yet. So yes, that's straight down there and to the left and right there. So yes, we're just over there. We're going to go say hi to Brenda. So let's go. And it is quite, I'm not sure she's expecting 21 million liters or 22 million liters of beets, but that's what we're going to give her. It's quite a small place, but I think we can swing it. It's basically a back parking lot to a house right over here, and it's not a factory or anything. It's just a sell point, and I think I can get back out to the road going this way. So if we can swing, there we go. So our first load of sugar beets is going out now. This will be, oh, there's a fence over there. I thought I took away all the fences. Let's get rid of this fence and see. Oh, that's going to be, can I? There, oh yes, there we go. Oh, nasty, nasty fences. Get out of here. I'm going to see if I, oh, that's railway, oh, there's a road here though. The things we do, so $450,000 plus environmental. Now, am I going to get that? There we go. Oh, back it up a little bit. There we go. There's the trigger. Oh, this is going to be tricky, but right. So we're going to keep an eye on the price, but I think it should hold. And survey says 450 plus 41,000, so almost a touch under $500,000 per load. Yes, so we're going to have a nice hefty nice hefty paycheck at the end of today. And so back we go, and that is going to be my life for the next, I don't know, 20 minutes or so, or more. No, more than 20 minutes, probably 40 minutes, because it probably takes about 2 minutes, at least 2 minutes per, oh, wait a minute, 2 minutes per, yeah, maybe 20 minutes. I got 2 million per load. Yeah, we'll see. I'm not gonna drag you through this whole process, although we will. Whoa, I guess it was bound to happen eventually with that pile of straw sitting there on the highway, cause an incident like that. I am going to try something though here, and that is I'm going to see if by some chance this this silo has connected with those beet silos, and I can load up beets faster. 700, oh, so it's only 700,000, so it did not. All right, so I think the loading is going to be taking the longest because it's going to take a while to load. So I will, we will connect back up with you when we have our last load to go. So we'll see you. Wow, for you it'll be just at the other side of this segue, but for me, who knows? So we'll see you then. Well, hello everyone, and we're back. And I know I was going to say I was going to sell all this. Oh, it's taken forever. I know, complain about making money, but so we got 7 million left here, and another 726. So you do the math. We're making about 500 million or 500,000 per million liters. So there you go, $3.5 million, about $4 million more, 13. So $17 million we're going to probably end up with. And even with this, it's taken forever to load. That's what's the problem. And it's getting late. But you get the idea. It's just me driving back and forth to the cell station. So if we take a quick overlook, this is where we kind of ended up. Started small with this field here, and just slowly expanding. If you recall, we did tested all the swathable crops in this. This was a field. and we took the swather, swathed it, and the pickup head, and we did all that through all the different types of crops that we could do that with. Yeah, we had the John Deere seeder we picked up not too long ago. We had the Easy Riser case planter. This is interesting here. This thing has been creeping along attached. It was actually over here at one point, and I haven't used it for a while, and it's slowly inched itself all the way over here, all by himself. Yeah, so there's this does it, and this other John Deere, when it's attached to something, or even not, for some, it's behaving itself right now, but sometimes it's like just goes off all over the place. This one behaves himself. Yeah, so it's been neat. It's been a good series. I've been enjoyed playing on this map, but it's time to wrap things up and move on to something else, something with less fences. Probably that's probably where we're going to be at. So, anyways, again, thank you all for watching. Thank you all for following me and all your comments and questions. And hopefully we will see you in the next series. I don't know what it's going to be yet, but you will know it when you see it. And thanks to all the modders, yeah, for making all this great stuff that we can play with. And so, anyways, yeah. It's a sad end, but new and more exciting things to come as we get more mods too, so that's going to be interesting. Anyways, don't forget that it's only a game, which is what I say at the end of every video. So till next time, bye for now.